recording. So I'm recording this session for our future reference. So understand the payment terms. Payment terms. What is a payment terms? It's a condition between supplier and company, right? Regarding the cash discount terms and so on, and what will be your what will be the baseline date for the calculating due date and so on. So we already defined one. We already defined one payment terms, and also we'll see we have some other steps also. While when we get errors, we'll resolve the issues accordingly. So yesterday we have posted one invoice, right? BL1N. So let us change this company code to TA98. Okay, and vendor is, so this is not our company code. Let us change our company code TA98. Press enter. So TCS, we created one supplier, right? As a TCS, all items, execute it. So we posted yesterday one invoice. So let me take the yesterday we created one variant, right? So let us take a TA98. So you can see the dates here. Okay. So we can get one more thing here. If you want, you can get it payment terms also, which is important field, right? But if SAP has provided, then you will get it. Otherwise, no. I don't think we have payment terms here. Yeah, it's there, terms of payment. Okay, you can keep it somewhere, pull it back here, click on copy, and you can save it, save the variant. So every time I no need to yep, no worries. It is asking to whether you want to overwrite or not. Where is the payment terms here? Yeah, here it is there. TA9V. What is TA9V? Just double click and you can see the, here also you can see TA9V. TA9V is another payment terms for supplier for 10 days, 3% discount. If I make payment to vendor within 10 days, I'll get 3% discount. So discount received is an income for us. Okay. So we posted invoice. Let us try to post payment /OF-53. It's a payment transaction. You're able to hear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, 24. I'm just making payment now. Vendor payment. So 1000, and here what is the amount we need to make payment? 3%. So 30 rupees you can deduct and enter the amount which you are paying to the supplier. So this is your supplier, and business area it will ask you, and that will be sufficient, I think. Click on process open items. See, 1000 rupees. Okay, click on cash discount, double click here. Okay, sorry, double click here itself. Okay, activate the item, click on here. Why can anyone tell me why it is why discount is not updating here? Why values are not coming here? Hmm? Tell me. I can enter manually, but 30. I can enter manually, but this has to come automatically. It's not appearing here. 30 rupees discount, because we are making payment on 24/8. When we should make payment within 10 days, then only you will get
10.
discount. That's the reason. Understood? So go again /OF-53. I'm reprocessing the transaction. What was the invoice date, document date? It was like 18/7. So let us make it on 19/7. 19/07 2025. 19/07 2025. Okay, I'm making payment now. So account amount 970, business area. You can give some text. Vendor payment. Open item is your to which vendor you are making this payment. Process open items, click. Yeah, this it will give you message. Requested object is currently locked by user King. Which object have locked it? Post outgoing payment. Yeah, this is locked. Cancel this one. Post, because I already opened another screen, right? We already partially processed the transaction. So it's locked. Click on process open items. Now it is, see, it is coming by default now. Even though if you want, still if you want to make discount even after the expiry of the discount, that is also possible, but it has to come automatically as 30 rupees, 3% discount, 30 rupees. It is calculating automatically. You can activate this one. Still it is showing here as 970 difference, but we have not activated this item. Double click on here. So 970 plus 970, I mean 970 plus 30, which is 1000 rupees. 30%, 30 rupees is your discount received. 3% on 1000, 30. Any questions here? Document, click on simulate. So when I was trying to do simulation, right, I'm getting this message: account determination not defined for transaction SKE in chart of accounts TNIT. What is SKE? So view details. What is transaction SKE here? So we click here, proceed. Chart of accounts TN98. Click on accounts. So system will ask you to save the rules first. Click on save. Okay, account, you can read this one. SK is nothing but cash discount received. That's the reason system is throwing that error. Okay, so system is not able to find discount received account, GL account, so it is throwing error. So the GL account needs to be assigned here, account determination. Okay, assignment of GL accounts in the respective transaction, that is called account determination. So account determination SKE is missing here. So do we have one discount, this account? Do we have one account? Slash O FS00. So this is our company code. So tell me, discount receipt comes under where?
Income.
Hmm?
Assets.
Income.
Assets, income receipts,
In
right? So not
yes.
balance sheet. It's a profit loss account, right? Either
Yes.
expenses or
Yes.
income. So go back to the uh, primary cost of revenues, or it could be non-operating expense. Or so either it will be primary cost revenue. It is either P or N. So the decision is of course the decision is from the business side only. The business has to take the decision. We need to contact business and we need to confirm whether they want this GL account under non-operating expense income or under primary cost revenue. It depends. So I'm putting under primary cost. Okay, so what is the range here for the revenues? Incomes 4,000 to 4,999. 4,000 to 4,999. I think this is the first time we are creating one income account, right? So
Yes.
so 4,000. So I'm just restating that it is a business call, whether you want to create as a primary revenue or non-operating revenue. It's a business call again. So but what is the difference? If you are selecting non-operating income, then in the control data tab, no need to give, a system will not ask you to enter cost element category. Okay, if you are updating primary, if you are selecting primary cost of revenue, then system will ask you that revenue belongs to which cost element category. Okay, I'm selecting this one. Account group is your income, and you can mention here discount received. Yes, I swallowed. Yes, sir. Control C, Control V, control data. So it's a PL account, short key. I don't think we have specific.
CLM category.
Okay, I'm just giving posting date, cost element category. Anyhow, this is required. It's a required failure. When you're, if you are creating as a primary cost revenue, then system will ask you. So it is revenues. Okay, it is revenues 11. Just make sure that all the revenue items will be assigned to the 11 category. 11 is nothing but your revenue, and this is also, it's a depends upon the business requirement what fields you want. So I'm putting as G029 revenue accounts. Okay, so you have n number of field status groups. SAP already provided standard field status group. Based on the description, you can assign the field status group accordingly. And this is also something that we need to discuss with the client business. And when I was working with one of the client, this entire exercise GL master data, It took at least 3 to 4 months time for me, discussing with the user, with discussing with the client, understanding, I mean, explaining them each and every field, okay, and also getting the information from them, so that I can load the data into SAP system. So that is it's a very big process. If you're working for any implementation, definitely this is a very big exercise. Save. So we created one discount account, 4,000. Come back to the where is that? Here it's there. So I'm assigning one discount account here. Click on save. So this is not ours, just you can change it. So here control F, TA98, select this one, select here, continue. It's already saved now, right? 4,000 cash discount. Now come back here. So close this error. So again document simulate. So again document simulate, see, 3 times, okay, because it has to refresh the transaction. That's the reason we have to simulate a couple of times. For the third time I got this message. Now see here, TCS debited because vendor, the person who is, I mean, as per the personal account, vendor is receiving the amount, right? So debit the receiver 1,000, okay. And what is the receiving? 970 rupees. Discount deducted 30 rupees. It's an income for us. So bank, we are losing our amount. It's a credit. I mean, what goes out here, the bank or cash, what goes out as per the real account. So why this is coming in the blue color? Let us see. System might expecting. Come back again here. See, that's the reason. You don't know, right? What is the error? When you come back, system is throwing error because 4,000 is a primary cost revenue. It's a revenue account. Give some relevant one. System will update the profit center automatically. Come back here. So TA98 100 is blocked against revenue postings. So go back to the cost center /OKS02, which is cost center change master, which is 100 is our cost center. Okay, this is your cost center. Go to the control data tab. So this cost center, the revenues has been blocked here, locked here. So I'm deactivating the activation button. So basically so for this cost center we can post revenues also. Click on save. So go back to the again the transaction, post automatically. Click on back because we already updated the cost center here. See, cost center, profit center updated automatically from the cost center. Okay, see, now 30 rupees discount received. Click on post. Document display. So your invoice 1,000 has been cleared. Go back to the report. This 1,000 rupees will get cleared. List, refresh. So 1,000 has been cleared. TA9V. And if you want, you can see your that what you say FBN 3N, which is a GL line item report. All items, click on execute. So you will come to know what is your complete total amount that you received on the discounts, discount received. Any questions on this process? So payment terms, and also we received one GL account, cash discount account, and also we assign the GL account in the OBXU transaction. Don't by heart the transaction codes, okay? Just go with what do you say? I mean, sorry, they for some of the transactions I are not given the path. If possible, you can update here, okay? But you will get it in the path. Purchase of this is again the same thing, invoice posting and outgoing posting. So if you follow this Excel sheet, you will not get any errors. Better you can follow my videos so that you will get error. Based on the error, the reason why I'm not showing this sequence, because when we get error, then only you'll understand. Otherwise, you will not understand. You are saying something?
And what we have created TA9V. So like every time we have to create it, like suppose for now for some specific material or some specific thing we are getting a 3% discount, but for other things, for other material
When
or something.
when you're working for implementation, you will sit with your client, ask what are the different payment terms conditions are exist for your company code for all the vendors. So she might give, I mean, he or she might give you some around 300, 400 payment terms with the different conditions. One vendor may ask you to give, I mean, one vendor will say 2% discount, one vendor will say 10% discount. So it's a different payment terms, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is also, see, that's what I'm saying. In implementation, you have to discuss each and everything with your client. Payment terms, the list of payment terms that you have to discuss. You have to prepare a list, then you have to configure in the system.
So for every supplier, we are creating different or
If it is,
according to discount we are creating.
if three vendors belongs to same discount, then no need to create separate two also, right? One will be sufficient.
Okay. I that means ki it depend on discount. So it depend like
Depends
5%.
upon the parameters also. You have many parameters are there, right? Slash OOBB8. In payment terms, we are not giving anything vendor or so. The only difference is supplier customer. So the same is applicable for both account types. It's a depend. If you want to put it, if the I mean, if for 10 vendors says that the discount is 2%, then you can create the same condition 2%. Create only one payment term 2%, and this can be used in all the 10 vendors. Okay.
Okay.
Still any doubts, Sakshi? Is it clear at least
No.
what we done?
Yes. Yes. One more thing.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
just please show me how you find that path ना control F से आपने बताया था कि path को कैसे
Okay.
लेना.
So slash OSPSPROIMG. So this is related to the discount, right? So let us check. Even um, accounts receivable, accounts payable, business transactions. Okay, and this is your outgoing payments. Don't think you'll get it here. Discount is there here, but this is, I don't think this is the correct one.
We can find it na from control F you have taught us in previous class.
What you will write it here? Assignment of cash discount for automatic postings, sir. Definitely it will be there somewhere, Sakshi.
Yeah.
Control F. This is what you are saying, right?
Yes.
What is the description here? Automatic of cash discount account for automatic postings. Automatic account. Okay, let me put it like this: cash discount, so that it will search with cash discount. Okay, you'll see. Okay, here configure automatic generation of cash discount. So outgoing payments global settings. Let us check this one. First one. Yeah, I got something here, but we'll see whether it is the right one or not. So here are additional information, display key, IMG activity. So, not this one, but it is showing here. Okay, define accounts for cash discount taken. That's correct. Taken, right? We are taking the discount. This is correct. So it is coming under outgoing payments global settings, outgoing payments. That's it is coming from there. So close this one. So basically under business transactions, under outgoing payments global settings, under that the first one it's asking chart of accounts. This is what we have defined. Did you get no?
Yes, yes.
So Sakshi, possible, please update this sheet. Okay, if you have some time.
Yeah,
And so Divya, Chari, is that clear? The process and the configuration?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now let us understand. Just it is this is very simple scenario. Just assume that you went to stationery shop, you purchased the materials, and unfortunately you want to return back that materials. Okay, complete. Okay. So in that case, you are returning the goods. You are returning the whatever you have purchased. In such cases, if you say that how to do that, so in SAP we already have one direct FI, non PO credit memo. Okay, non PO credit memo, which is purchase returns. So you have done vendor invoice, then you have done some, you are returning your returns. See, so go back to the you can post one transaction. Have you opened any B60 here? Okay, let me use
sorry,
this
sir.
transaction. Yeah, slash o FB60. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, actually, I'm asking if this what the purchase return is when after cash payment or just generated invoice only.
Um, um, yeah, that is also possible. Just reverse your payment also. Reverse your payment. You know, clearing. We learned reset and clear, right? Reset and reverse. You can reset your transaction, the payment transaction. Then you can reverse your payment also. Okay.
Yes.
So I'll show you one normal basic scenario. So this is your credit memo 24. Again, you can take today's date. Just assume that you have purchased something. Okay, I'm just giving 1000 here. Take 3000. This is stationery materials. 1000 here and text 1000. This is not our company code. Change the company code. No one is observing. Even me too. 1000 credit memo 24. Amount 1000 rupees here. Text you can just make as invoice. GL account 3000. Sorry, yeah, that's correct. 1000. Text is stationery expenses. Cost center. System will ask you. Okay, 100 press enter. Okay, so click on simulate. So it is showing perfectly as stationery expenses debited and supplier as credited. Click on post. Now Sakshi, you are asking some different scenario, right? You want to make payment for this invoice, then you want to return back the goods. That's what you're saying.
Yes, yes.
Display. So let us make payment for this one. Do we have payment transaction also? Yep, here we have. Come back here. So 24 and vendor payment. So text vendor payment account 1000 amount also 1000, right? Amount also 1000. So this is 1000. So before that, let us see the report once. List, refresh. Why this is not coming? Okay, this is GL account line item report. So what is GL? Anyone? What is the vendor line item report transaction?
FBL1N.
FBL
FBL 1N.
1N.
Thanks for teaching me. Execute. So here 1000, it is showing 1000 rupees here. Okay. Now come back to the payment. Post outgoing payments. I have two transactions. Which one I'm using? This one. Okay. Click on process open items. So system asks you for the business area. Process open items. So see 1000 rupees here. Double click here. It got activated. You have this option here activated. Okay. Deactivate items and activate items. So 0 display. So this is done. Click on post. Now what we have done? We have done invoice and we also made the payment. Now we want to reverse back it, right? So what you will do, you will reverse this transaction also 508. Okay, so 508 should be reversed for rest. First right slash o fb
Sir, first we'll see once
08.
report. What is the clearing document?
Come back to the report. Refresh your FBL, this one, sir. If you want, you can search by today's date. It will be more easy for you. 24th, right? Today's date we posted with today's transaction.
Yes.
Execute it. So this will give you a clear picture. So 406 and 508. So now we can't reverse this KR document. So it has to be reverse this first, right? 508 slash OFB08. Do you think we can reverse from this transaction? Sakshi, can we reverse with this transaction? System says it has include cleared items because it is already payment has been done. Do you remember? We learned this.
Yes.
So
FBRA.
for 508 we can't reverse because it is already what it is saying. What is the error? Cleared items exist already, includes already cleared items. Document includes already cleared items. Reversal not possible. Where we can see the cleared item? So this is itself, it is a cleared item only, right? This is a cleared item only, KZ.
Yes.
So if you double click here, if you see the, okay, I can see it here itself. Okay. Double click here. So this one, clearing. So 508, the clearing has been done for which document? For this 406.
407.
See, for 406, this is your invoice document 406 and this is your payment document. For invoice, we made payment for this invoice, right? So 508 is a clearing document for this invoice. So when I'm trying to reverse this 508, system is saying that this is a clearing document for this invoice. So we can't reverse it. So we need to use another transaction for such transactions. I mean, for such a scenario, we need to use which transaction? FPRA, which is reset and clear. So what is the 508 fiscal year 2025? Press enter. So system will give you this pop-up box. Reset cleared items, this pop-up box. Now you have two options. I want to use this reset and reverse also. Reset and reverse. Continue. System automatically pick the dates. This is only one. We need it. Reversal reason. Okay. So you can go back to the report again. So what happens? This this is a report only, right? Already opened. Okay, I think I went from here. I think. Okay, understood. I went via report, right? Yeah. Refresh this transaction. Now again 406 became open item. Now close this one, close this one, close this one. I have two. Now what we should do? We have one transaction called the same thing, FB60 or 65, FB60. Here itself, invoice, credit memo. Here itself you have this option, credit memo. You can use this one. This is FB60 transaction. If you want specific credit memo transaction also, you can use. You have a couple of options over there in the path. Accounting, financial accounting. Which one we are learning?
Accounts payable.
And the document entry. And see if we have FB65 or see this is we can use yeah, FB65 credit memo. Okay, supplier and the document date. We can give the dates, credit memo. Amount is 1000 rupees. Text is vendor invoice, GL account. So 3000. You can see the differences here. Earlier 3000 was debited, now it is crediting. You are reversing the transaction. That's it. 1000 and system will ask you definitely. Since it's a expense account, it will ask you cost account assignment. Click on. So here these details has been entered. Click on payment. So what it is saying, a company code TN, the number is 18 is missing for the 2025. So this is what is this one? Vendor credit memo, KG document type. So system is expecting number range. So go to the new window, open OBA7 transaction, position KG document type, which is clearly mentioned vendor credit memo. Double click here, 18 number range. That's a system is throwing 18 number now. Number is information TN98. Change intervals. So do we have 18 here? No, that's the reason system is asking to enter the number range 18, 20, 25 and what is the next available number, sir? Anyone? 900, right? 90, 901. What you said? 500. 1000. Press enter. So Sakshi, I think it's already there, right? 501 to 600. Click on save. It also it's there. So come back here. So this is also done. Now go back to the vendor credit memo. Press enter. Okay. Now it came back to the payment term. So earlier I think we have not entered payment terms in the invoice transaction if I am not wrong. That is fine. So here you can see the invoice reference. Invoice reference. What is your invoice reference here? 406. So you can enter this invoice reference here. 406. Against which invoice reference you are updating it. Press enter. So system will automatically will update 2025. This is your item number. Okay. Come back to the basic data. Simulate. Again, stationery expenses credited and the TCS has been debited. So basically you're reversing the transaction. Click on post. Now what happens to the report? Anyone? Chari, Divya, what happens to the report? That will get cleared? It becomes zero? Vendor master report? Oh, sorry, vendor line item report? Of course, vendor master report.
Yes.
The balance will become zero, but
They will be open.
still system will show open items. Why? Because we are not, there is no option to, system don't understand. We posted individual documents. It is a zero only, but still system is showing both items as open item. So what we need to do? What is the transaction we have to clear?
F-44.
Accounting, financial accounting, accounts payable, account, clear. F-44. You can use this transaction.
Okay.
We don't have any indicators here. Process open items. See, system is showing both items. Okay, activate this one, activate this one. Document, simulate. System will not update any documents because system no need to post with any line items, right? It has to clear this one. That's it.
Yes.
So click on post. So system gives very clearly, right? Document 40 was posted. So document display. So clearing document without line items, no line items. System is just to clear the this open item. List refresh. खत्म हो गया इसमें. Now it is clear, right? What we have done. Sakshi, is it clear? Here I'm not mentioned anything payment related. Okay, this is only invoice and returns. That's it. If you want to make payment, you can make payment and reverse it, and you can use FBRA. Then you go again, come back and FB60 reversal. So you can do. The process is very simple, but you should understand what is the concept here. Any questions? If no questions, then we can go to the next topic. But before starting next topic, let us take small break. Okay. What is the topic name? Extended withholding tax. So extended withholding tax in general terms it is called TDS. Okay, it's a TDS, tax deducted at source. What is the best example for TDS? Anyone? Any idea what is TDS? You are working for your company, right? So you're for companies you are the vendor. So they are taking your services. So as per Indian government, the company has to pay TDS on behalf of you. I mean, so basically they will deduct the TDS from your salary, and that will be paid to the government. It's a TDS payable. So that's the reason you are getting it. So every yearly you will get what do you say, TDS form, right? Which is form 16. Have you received?
Yes.
Okay, so TDS, tax deducted at source. So companies deducting your TDS from your salary, and that will be paid to the government, which is TDS payable. And there are many are there as per Indian government. If you search it in the Google or somewhere else, okay, in the Gemini or in ChatGPT, if you enter what are the different TDS rates in India, you will get the different rates. You can try. Gemini, TDS, you have rent also. Yeah, okay. TDS contractors, TDS on rent. You have many are there. TDS on, okay, different TDS rates in India. See, tax deducted source is a mechanism where a person or entity making a payment of a specified nature to another person deducts a certain percent of the payment as tax and deposit with the government. Okay, so these are the different rates. See, 30%, 30%, 2%. Payment to contract, it is 2%. Salary. So you have different, even rent also. If you are like, if you are getting rent for more than 2, I mean, as a landlord, if I'm receiving 2,40,000 as rent, then I need to pay government. I need to pay TDS to the government also. Okay, 10%. So these are the different. Even for professional services, we are the professionals. We are providing services to the companies. So company will charge as per 194J section 194J, 10%. So this amount will be paid to the government. So the company will deduct from our salaries and then that will be paid to the government. That is called TDS. Any question that you have? So I had just mentioned a couple of examples here. 194C is for contractor services, 194J is professional services, 194I is for rent, salaries, and so on. So different sections are applicable for the TDS. So let us see what are the different configuration settings we have and how it will get calculated. So what will be the accounting entry? Any idea? What will be the accounting entry? We are purchasing services from the vendor. Okay. Now vendor is a professional vendor he is. So we need to charge services now. Okay. Or you are taking some contractor services. So we need to charge as per 194C section. So as a company, what I will do, I'll deduct some amount. What are the payment which needs to be given to the vendor, right? I'll deduct some amount which is a TDS portion. That a TDS portion will be sent to the government. That is, so we'll create one GL account here which is called TDS payable. Okay, so we'll do one thing. Then we'll go ahead with the configuration settings and then we'll see how system will post the transactions. What will be the line items and what will be the accounting document. Let us see what are the different settings here. Extended withholding tax. Check withholding tax countries. So in some countries this is applicable, in some countries it is not applicable. So if it is applicable, then you have to configure the settings accordingly for your respective country. So go back to the SPRO. You're able to see my screen, right? All
Yes. So recording is start.
recording, I think have started it. Yeah, it is started. It is recording. It is recording. Yep. So go back to the SPRO/O SPRO IMG accounts receivable, accounts payable, but before that financial accounting, accounts receivable, accounts payable. Here business transactions, okay, business transactions. Where this withholding tax is coming? Okay, withholding tax again. It's a GL level impact. So global settings. Yes, financial accounting. Sorry for the early misconfusion. So the path is financial accounting global settings. Here it is there, withholding tax. Okay, financial accounting global settings and withholding tax. Under withholding tax, it is this is older version and this is the latest one. Please use extended withholding tax here. So you have different what do you say, different nodes are there, like basic settings, calculation, company code, posting and report. You have different settings here. Click on basic settings here. So now you have to verify whether your country exists or not here. If not, you have to enter. Okay, but usually system already provided the standard standard extended withholding activated for these countries. Okay, position. Let us check Indian IN. So India already configured here. So no need to enter anything. Withholding tax country. Okay, this is not required anything, but any one entry is there. So our country is exist in this transaction. If at all, if it is not there, then you have to enter. By default, it will be there. But for certain countries, it is not mentioned here. So you have to create new entries. New entries, enter your country key and also country key description. So that's what I mentioned in the Excel sheet also. Okay. So the path I mentioned here. Global settings, FAGS, financial global setting, extended withholding tax, extended. Define withholding tax keys. Country key, official key, 194C, name same. So this is, it's an example. So here withholding tax, SAP already provided different keys for the respective countries. For the Indian country, it is already mentioned all these keys. In case if government introduces new key, then you have to create the new entries, official key and the description. So as of now, mostly it is used like even on the fixed deposits also, they'll charge TDS. Okay, so you just imagine, I mean, I already have some 5 lakhs as a fixed deposit in bank. So for every quarter, government will deduct TDS from our account and it will be paid to the government. Okay, that is TDS on fixed deposits or interest. So you can see here payment to contractors 194C, 194I rent, and professional technical services we fall under 194J. So company is deducting TDS from our salary and it is paid to the government. We are falling under 194J here. So let us consider, we'll try to test 194C. It will be same everything. There is no difference. The only thing is the identification for the different TDS sections. So official key is 194C, payment to contractors. So it's already there here. No need to do any changes here. If at all, if there is no key here, then you have to define it here. Okay. And coming back to the recipient types. So you have to mention whether it is relevant to company or it is relevant to others. Okay, we'll come back here. We'll come back to this transaction once we define withholding tax type, and so one is company and one is others. We'll see. This is not required. This is also not required. Close this one. Calculation. Withholding tax type. So starting from here, this is important. So we have to define withholding tax type for invoice posting. So country, India, click on continue. So you can see it here. You have the different withholding tax types. Okay. So click on new entries. So if you look at here, just make sure that, say SAP, I think SAP already provided some sections. If you double click here, so these are the parameters. You have to enter new entries and then you have to enter the withholding tax type. Okay, system will give this number automatically, the description and the gross amount on which amount you want to calculate. You have many options are there here. You can change and test it accordingly. So don't change other parameters. So let us create our own withholding tax type. Give me some two letter identification. What is our company code? T, right? Withholding tax type it is
T9.
T9, but you have to create one more is the tax code also. This is a tax type it is. Okay. TN98, right? So let us create T9. Let's remember this one. Tax type for TA98. So gross amount here. So you are calculating based on the gross amount. Post withholding tax amount. Yes, I want to calculate withholding tax amount. Don't change any other parameters. The only thing what I've done, so identification for withholding tax type and gross amount. What will be your base amount? Gross amount. The description. Click on save. So we created one T9. 9 as withholding tax type T9. T9. So come back here. This is invoice posting tax type for invoice posting, this one. Okay. So here don't define anything else. Go to the tax code, define withholding tax code. So create one tax code for the invoice posting. So we need to link your tax code with your tax type. The reason is we have to enter the rate here. So go to the new entries. So what is the tax type? T9, right? Sakshi, you told me, right? Withholding tax type for TA98. Tax code, this is identification again. T8. Okay. So TA98 is our company code. One is for T and one is for 8. Tax code identification is T8. Withholding official transaction key is 194C. I told you, right? We'll test one 194C scenario, which is contractors, payment to contractors. You have to assign this one. If you miss any one field, then system will not post the transaction. Description, you can enter the description here for TA98. Percentage, yes, 100%. I want to calculate tax on 100% base amount. Postal indicator, it is, yes, standard posting, bank vendor customer line item reduced. Yes, your vendor item will get reduced and that amount will be posted to the TDS payable. The first one is correct. You have to enter 1. Withholding tax rate here. You can give some any rate. I'm just giving 10%. Press enter. So these are the fields. Withholding tax type. We already created the earlier transaction, which is withholding tax type as a T9. Withholding tax code as T8. Description. And what is the section that you want to calculate. So for this section, you are mentioning the percentage, the tax rate is 10% on 100% on the base amount, and we are considering 100% on base amount. Indicator, yes, we want to reduce the vendor line item and that has to be posted to the TDS payable. Click on save. Click on continue. So we defined couple of settings now. Okay. If you want to go through here, you can go through. Tax countries, we checked it. Keys also we checked it. We defined this one, withholding tax type for invoice posting. Also we defined tax code. We need to define check recipient types. Okay. Come back and define recipient types. We had seen somewhere, right? Recipient types under basic settings. Here, recipient types, because earlier we don't have withholding tax type. That's the reason we are coming back here again. So withholding tax type is T9, right? Withholding tax type. What is your recipient type? You have two are there, CO and OT, others. T9. This is for the companies and this is for others. If you want to observe, if you want to give some identification, you can give, so that we can identify this is our relevant recipient types. So basically you are differentiating whether your charge TDS, whether TDS belongs to company or it is a TDS belongs to some other individuals. Okay, CO and OT, that's what we have defined. T9. Yep, we have defined two, CO and OT, CO and OT. Come back again here. Basic settings is done. Calculation. Let us go back to the Excel sheet. What is the next step here? Assign withholding tax type to the company codes. Say company code. Assign withholding tax type to company codes. Go to the new entries. Company code is TA98 and tax type is T9 and recipient type is CO. You can select this withholding tax agent 010. I want to calculate this rate, but this withholding tax type is applicable from this date. And which date you want? Yes, if you want to keep it end date like 31/12/99 also you can give. I mean, it depends upon the condition from the client. So this tax type and the rate is applicable for this date. So I'm just giving only for 1 year now. Okay, click on save, click on continue. So I have updated the withholding tax type, updated recipient type, and I have updated withholding tax agent and from and to the valid date for this tax type. So we need to activate the extended withholding tax position. What is the company code? TN98. Click on extended. You have to activate extended withholding tax type tax. So basically the entire concept extended withholding tax we are activating for this company code. You are activating the extended withholding tax functions. Yes, I want to calculate withholding tax because since our company is applicable for withholding tax, since we are the companies in India. Okay, so this is done. Go back to our spreadsheet. So ignore this one. We'll try to assign the GL account at the time of posting. This also we'll see. This is anyhow. You can take any expenses or something else. Okay, this is also fine. This is, yeah, we have this one. Close this. Cross application components. Logistics general. You should have one. Basically, we need one more thing here. Did I mention the path for this transaction? Maintain company code settings. Okay, we'll see. So assign your business partner. Okay, go back to your okay, logistics execution, logistics general, I think. Logistics general. Okay, we have one transaction here. Logistics general, tax and goods movement. You should have tax and goods movement here. Anyone can see the tax and goods movement?
It is there.
Where it is?
Go
Uh,
down. Go down.
it's there, right? Tax on goods movement.
Yes, it's there. I saw.
It's there here. Tax on goods
Uh,
movement. India. So under India basic settings, under basic settings, you can see the company code settings. So basically this is important. Okay, maintain company code settings. You can see here. So if you want, you can copy it, copy, and you can just change the name, which is TN98. So this transaction is which is related to this one, maintain company code settings. Okay, so this is logistics general, then tax on goods movement. Okay, so this is need to assign, and we need to assign, we need to create one business partner. I mean, we need to assign tax type and tax code in business partner. But before that, we have and two more settings over there. Go back to the financial accounting, global settings, and withholding tax. Under that, extended withholding tax. Under that, yeah. So extended withholding tax under basic settings, under India, we have this is required business places. So you're doing business at which place, whether Andhra Pradesh or Telangana or something, you have to enter here. Okay, some description, some identification again. So what I'll do, TA or business place, any identification, Hyderabad. Okay, so business place, it's already there here. Just I'm changing the description. Just to, for our identification, I'm just to give this description TA98. Click on save. System will ask you to enter the details. Business place. Hyderabad. Okay, click on continue. Continue. So I have created one business place. Like this, you have to create different business places. All these details it will be provided by business. Okay, no need to worry. But you have to take the details. So I created one business place. No need to assign. Create one more thing, which is a section code. Section code also define section codes for withholding tax. This is important. TN98. So under this company code, I want to create one section code here. This is identification again. Section code for HY. I will give the same identification. Okay, you have to assign the what is the business place? Business unit for Hyderabad. Right, I am linking business place with the section code. Save it. You can, okay, here also system is expecting section code here. So continue it, continue. Okay, this data is saved already. So what we have done, we created one business place and assigned business place in section code also. We created section code and assigned the business place. This is sufficient. Let us go with the posting of the transaction. But before that, you have to /o BP transaction. We need to assign your withholding tax step and tax code for that vendor. Supplier. Anyone remember the number? Here we have, right? I'll copy this one. It will be easy for us. Click on start. So double click on TCS. Click on change mode. So under company code data, FLVN, FI maintained data. So under it is under general data. You have hundreds of tabs here. No, looks like it is FLVN. Yeah, vendor general data, tax data. This is not here. Control, address overview. Tab is not enabled or what? Payment transactions. Where is withholding tax data tab here? Company code. Click on company code. Here it should be there. See, there is a separate tab under company code data. Okay, Under FLVN0, which is company code data, under company code data, we have separate tab, withholding tax tab. So under withholding tax tab, we have to give the withholding tax type here. What was the withholding tax type? T 9 or 8?
9.
Okay,
T9.
T9, and the tax code is
Eight.
T8. This is subject to the withholding tax. Yes, I want to calculate. Recipient type we created, right? We assigned to the, for which one we assigned? CO. Click on save. So basically we are assigning withholding tax type and tax code to this vendor. So whenever you post any transaction to this business partner, system will calculate TDS. So TDS rate we assign under tax code. So the tax code from this tax type to this vendor. It will calculate your TDS amount. So let us try to post the transaction now since we already assigned here, right? So copy /o FB60, continue. So 24. So TDS test. I don't give anything over there. Click on do you have any expenses account or enter something? I'll take this one, rent expenses. Take 1000 rupees here. This is rent. It is also applicable on rent, right? Just I'm giving us so here the same thing as cost center here. Now press enter. We'll see what are the errors will come. So I don't see yes errors might be there here. Click on simulate. So system asks you to enter the value here 1000, but under withholding tax, so system is giving, see when I selected withholding tax here, T8 ascend whatever we ascend in the vendor master, this has been populated automatically and it prompted the message saying that this vendor is subjected to the withholding tax. So we are not faced any issues here. So document simulate. So account determination, have we created any GL account for withholding tax? No, right? So system is expecting one GL account for transaction WIT, withholding tax. This is an account determination. Some account determination is missing for withholding tax. So view details, click on proceed. So system is expecting for this transaction one GL account. Tax code, tax type, click on save first. So what is your tax type here? T
9.
9. And what is this one? Tax code
T8.
T8. What is the account? Have you created any account withholding tax? No, right? /OFS00. So liable to the government, right? Our company T898 is liable to the government since we are purchasing services, or since you are taking rent, right? You're making payment of rent more than 2,40,000, or we are purchasing some services from the contractor. Okay, so overall you have to pay TDS. So what is the account? Next account here, 2002, 2002. So you can mention as a balance sheet and you can mention as liability and TDS on contractors. Okay, TDS on contractors. Or if you want to put it as TDS payable also, it's fine. It's a liability only. It's depends upon the whatever the company gives the description. So if you want, you can mention like this also, TDS payable. Okay, control data, and this is your balance sheet item, open item, because we need to make payment to the government. Sort key 001, create bank interest, you can give the same as G001. Click on save. So what are the parameters I had given? I created this TDS on contractors, which is a payable account. It's a liability. We are liable to the government. and it is created under liabilities and it's a balance sheet account. Control data, the same parameters, no change, but the only thing is, since we want to know, right, whether we have made the payment or not. So open item management is important, whether it is in red or green, whether cleared item or open item. Create bank interest, yes, G001. It's a general. So what is the account? 2002. Go to the GL account assignment, 2002. So like this, you can create n number of tax types and tax codes based on the section, based on the section key. I mean, whether it's 194C or 198I, depends. Based on the different TDS sections, we'll create different tax types and tax codes, and we maintain the tax rates. And also we maintain the GL account. If you want to differentiate different GL accounts, yes, it's up to business requirement. If you want to give the same GL account also fine, or different GL accounts. It's better to maintain different GL accounts for the different TDS section codes, or tax types or tax codes. So what is the account here? TDS on contractors 2002. Click on save. So we assigned one GL account for posting the transaction for this transaction. For this business transaction, extended withholding tax. So extended withholding tax is nothing but it is a TDS, tax deducted at source. Okay. So SAP terminology, it is extended withholding tax, but generally speaking, it is TDS. Okay. Now come back to the transaction posting, right? We came from here, I think. Okay. Sorry for that. I'll close this account determination transaction. I'll come back to the error. So go back to the basic data here. So document, simulate, section code is not copied to withholding tax line. So we need to see, even though system is updated the accounting document. So what is that? Rent expenses 1000 rupees, and we had given 10%. So on 1010 is 100, and deducted 100 from the vendor, 900. So we need to make payment 100 to the government. TDS on contractors, it's a payable to the 100 rupees we need to pay to the government. Similarly, your company is deducting from your salary, and that is TDS on salaries. TDS is paid to the government. So I'm getting some messages here. First, let us clear the first message. So press enter. I saw some message, right? System was expecting business section here and section code here. So business place, we created one business place, right? What is the business place we created? BPHY, business place, and also section code. Section code also. Let us take the section code. Yep, it's working here, section code. So one error has been, so you can mention here vendor invoice. Okay, now go back to the document, click on simulate. I see still error messages are there. Why error messages are there? Anywhere is here, you can see the error log. Click on error log. Item 003 must be corrected. Even I don't know. We'll see. This is the third item. Click on. So yes, on the third item, system is expecting business area. For these TDS contractors in the in your field status group G001, someone has made business area as mandatory. So is correct business area ours? Is it correct, Sakshi or Divya? What is our business area?
Yes, TCS one.
This one, right? Tata Chemical for Hyderabad or Mumbai. So TCHY, this is fine. So system is expecting business area since it is a mandatory field for this GL account. That's the reason system is throwing error. Now I don't see any errors. So this is a TDS calculation. Click on post. So system is still, it is throwing some messages here. PAN number not available. So PAN number, yes, that's the reason. Even banks will ask you to maintain the PAN number, right? Yes, it's mandatory. So go back to the vendor master. Where is the BP? Here is the BP. Go back to the general data. Under general data, you can select your vendor country specific enhancement, either one or two. I think we'll check under first one. So scroll down here. So here it's there. So it's coming under the first one, vendor country specific enhancement. Sorry, not enhancement, it's enhanced. Country specifications enhanced. Okay. So here we have to maintain the PAN number. So give some the PAN number. Okay, click on save. Go back to the transaction again. Come back. So simulate again. Why? What happened? TDS and contractors again. This has been disappeared. Come back. Click on post. Now system posted the document and display. Now what company will do? The company will make payment 100 rupees to the government. It's a payment transaction again. 2002/O FBL 3M. Execute. You can see the open item. So once the TDS is paid by the company to the government, so this will get cleared either via bank processing or via or cash, whatever it may be. Any questions, guys? So what else we missed here? Here I think we have missed a couple of settings here. I'm writing here business places, maintain business places. Okay, maintain or create, both are same. Someone has looks like someone has deleted it. Maintain section code. Okay, these two settings. Other settings, it's already there here. So you have to define all these settings to calculate your withholding tax. So FBL1N, of course, that will get updated. Your normal report /O FBL1N. Some 900 rupees, right? Yep, 900. That is fine. So we have one, what do you say, in the accounting transaction, you can see this transaction where we have the document. So this is your accounting document, right? So here, when you double click on this line item, here you can see, double click on the double click on vendor line item. When you double click on vendor line item, you can see this separate tab, withholding tax data. So when you select here, the system will show you very clear. So your base amount is 1000 and your tax rate was 10%. So on your 1000 rupees, 10%, which is 100. So it is giving the rate values here. So this is another extra additional tab which is populated when you calculate your withholding tax information. And this will get stored under, we have one table which is called with_item /O SC16N with_item. So you can see here withholding tax type information per withholding tax type and FI line item. So company code TA98, press enter, click on execute. So you can see the details here. So this is showing in the local current, the other currency. All the details entered here. Okay. So that is all about your extended withholding tax. Any question, Sakshi? Is it for tough or easier?